First, weighing in at 232 pounds, from Monterrey, Mexico, he is the Extreme Chairman of MLW. He is Parka.
What in the hell is that? It is rematch time between Parka and Sabu, as Parka is showboating for these appreciative fans in Orlando, and my God, what is he wearing? I'm guessing Parka is a big fan of Lord of the Rings. Doesn't matter, he's trying to look like Missy Hyatt. Those lips weren't big enough. Maybe I'll be in the next book. Okay, in all seriousness now, it's rematch time. The one, the only, the original, Parka, to go one-on-one once again.
And his opponent accompanied the ring by the Cuban
Tabu, who will not be accompanied by Fidel Alfonso
from Bombay, Michigan. He is the human highlight reel. He is Sabu.
Tabu will be seconded by Fidel Alfonso's brother, Fidel Alfonso, who some of you wrestling fans may also know as the Cuban Assassin. Unlike Bill, he weighs all of about 155 pounds. Fidel Alfonso weighs closer to 250. So here we go. It's Sabu Parka Part 2. And an older, wiser Sabu already questioning the referee about Parka wielding a steel chair. This is not the Sabu that many of you ECW fans may remember. He is a much better wrestler. First of all, he's in better shape. Second of all, he is a much smarter wrestler. Center and court to win every minute of every matchup. Sabu showing off some of the great fundamental wrestling that he was taught by his trainer, his mentor, his uncle, the late great, the original Sheik. Sabu now likes to wear down his opponent, and then, when you see Air Sabu, it means that he feels it is time for the kill. Gotta wonder what it does to the psyche of Sabu not to have his longtime manager and friend Fidel Alfonso in his corner, but instead to have Fidel Alfonso in his corner. Parka looking to use the fisticuff. Collar elbow tie him down the center of the ring. Sabu back to the corner. By the quite honestly bigger and stronger Parka. Stands here in Orlando, really not sure. Wait a minute, we've got a pinfall attempt. One count only. Sabu now going for the cross arm breaker. Fidel Alfonso, certainly not above taking a cheap shot. Relish the opportunity. Weight block now, standing switch by Sabu. Parka turns into it, gets the front chancery. Sabu now the first single leg takedown, he gets it. To do with wrestling, but Parka has some of the greatest gear in the business, doesn't he? He is the most charismatic wrestler never to cut a promo. He has a natural connection with the fans everywhere he goes, and he does it without having the benefit of facial expressions or catchphrases. but they really dislike one another. They are hell-bent on destroying one another. And right now, I bet Parka is wishing he was still wearing that big foam rubber padded Missy Hyatt on the ring mat. Parka thrown over the steel guardrail in the first row. Keep your eye on Air Sabu. It has been 10 years since the first time I saw Sabu do that in South Philadelphia. And to this day, it still amazes me. He is out of his friggin' mind. Fidel Alfonso helped set up a table at ringside. That does not bode well for Sabu, but Parka is fighting back. Face first, right on that steel guardrail. Sabu has broken his jaw many, many times in the past. I've seen him wrestle with a broken jaw and his face all taped up. There's a souvenir. Take a Sabu home night here in Orlando. Good God! You know, it really is a shame that two wrestlers that the fans love so much hate one another so much. Sabu now in a bad position, manages to wriggle free, avoids the table. Couple of handful of ass. Down goes Parka. Sabu all over Parka at ringside. Reversal, clothesline, short arm clothesline. That table set up in a precarious position against the steel guardrail. If I were a betting man, and I'm not, but if I were a betting man, I'd say sooner or later, someone's getting a face full of wood. Parka goes airborne, sandwiching Sabu against the steel guardrail. Nowhere for Sabu to go but down. Lateral press, 2 and no. Thus far, this matchup has been every bit as nasty as we thought it would be and more. Scooping a slam by Parka. And now the original Parka going up top. Misses the senton. Fidel Alfonso relaying some instructions to Sabu. Lateral press, 2, no. Parka tries to get to his feet instead, takes a pair of legs right in the face. There it is, the camel clutch. Shades of the late great original Sheik. Parka inching his way towards the bottom rope to break the hold. Parka made it. Referee making Sabu break the camel clutch. Here's a boot to the lower back for good measure. And there's a rake in the eye. How do you rake a masked wrestler's eye? Who thinks of it? Reversal. Well, Parka charges. It's nothing but ring post. Took a lot out of Parka, who is moving very slowly. Sabu in the corner finds the mark. And now the fans are rallying behind Sabu. Lateral press 2 and up. Parka gets the boot up on the rope. And now is paying for it. Sabu stumbling away at that knee. Great right hand by Sabu. Who was in the best physical condition of his entire career. I saw Sabu wrestle for many years. He wasn't always consistently in shape, I can tell you, but he is now. 2 and haphazard accident recovered by Parka, almost won the matchup. And to no one's surprise, the Extreme Chairman has introduced the steel chair to this matchup. Face first goes Tabu into the unforgiving steel. Cover. Parka looking to use all of his 250 pounds with that cover. They're trading punches up on the turnbuckle. And again, Sabu eats the steel chair. This may be all lateral press 2 and no. And Sabu now throws the outside by Parka, who arguably could get some pinfall and win this matchup now. He made it very clear he didn't come to Orlando to win a matchup. He came to Orlando to hurt Sabu. And again, Parka launches himself into the steel guardrail just so he can stand with Sabu. Parka more than willing to injure himself in an effort to injure Sabu, and that is how Sabu built his entire career. It's how Sabu built his reputation. And Parka is trying to out Sabu. Lateral press back in the ring. 2 and no. Parka tangled up in the rope. Sabu now setting up what's left of that jagged table. The kick right to the side of the knee. Sabu's up the right, no reversal. Parka goes head first into what's left of that table. And an ECW chant morphed into an MLW chant as a new era in wrestling replaces an old one. Lateral press, 1, 2, and no. And as someone who calls each and every ECW matchup throughout that company's great 7-year history, I am proud to endorse, I am proud to be employed by Major League Wrestling. Parka set for the ride, answers with the right hand. Sabu now with a full-headed speed, shoulder block down, he goes. And now Parka is fired up. The 250-pound masked luchador stealing his second win, fall-away slam. And there's the strut. There it is. I love when he does that. Wait, is that Mr. American? No. 2 and no. block. Sabu can barely stand. Parka tripped up by Fidel. Springboard leg lariat. Lateral press. 2 and no. Sabu setting up yet another table in the corner. Arabian face buster. Lateral press. 2, no. Sabu back to his feet. Shoulder block attempted again. That has not worked all night for Sabu. Baseball slide misses. Sabu catches Alfonso. Parka lands on the apron. Hip toss, but Parka hangs on. Nicely done. The Enziguri connects. No, Sabu kicked out again. Cash in Parka's left buttocks area. Sit out power bomb. 2 and no. As a result of going through the table, you can see Parka's tights are torn on the other side on the left leg. Up near the hamstring. There's some blood trickling from that wound. Perhaps a piece of cable to be wedged in there as well. And this time Alfonso misses, he lays out Sabu. And right now you can bet Sabu misses Fidel Alfonso, who I don't think we're going to see anytime soon back here in MLW. Sabu now in the unfamiliar position of being laid out prone on a table as his opponent Parka is going up top. Sabu now off the table, but Parka with the high cross body finds the mark. Back in comes Alfonso. Sabu now setting up for the triple jump moonsault. Will he hit it? Yes, he does. Will that be enough? Cover. This matchup is broken down into a war of attrition. It's anyone's matchup. Parka now laying prone on that table, tosses off the steel chair. Alfonso now lies prone on the table. Parka up top launched himself at Sabu. The heel of his boot catches Sabu between the eyes. And he got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, the Extreme Chairman, Parka!
And this feud is all even up one match apiece. Not seen the last of Parka versus Sabu.